Welcome back to my channel, Gaming Etc. I'm your host, Etc. Dude, and today we are doing part 3 of Poppy's Playtime Chapter 3 Deep Sleep playthrough. So this is it, this is the finale. So we just finished up going through the school and the playhouse, and now all that's left is to figure out where is Catnap. So let's go ahead and get that started. Alright, more than likely we still have to go get the key, just like last time where it kind of screwed me over on that. Maybe not. Nope, there it is. So now that we have the key, we're going to go to the, I think they said the counselor's office. And that'll be this building, I want to say. In we go. Your tools won't protect you. And locked. And locked. So your battery's just going to be in this vent right here. Go ahead and grab that. Would have been nice if we grabbed it on the first go. Alright. But plug that in there and come into this next room right here. And in this room there's, as you can see in the background, a VHS player, which means that there's a VHS tape. And that's just going to be sitting here on this desk. And if I could ever reach it, let's go ahead and play that.
The following message is for all Playtime Company employees. At 11:01 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, an unknown hostile force was declared present within the Playtime Company facility. Personnel are to begin enacting emergency evacuation protocols immediately. Leave all personal belongings. Do not engage with any hostile individuals. If no exit path is available, seek shelter in a hidden location. Use blankets or pillows to cover your body, and remain silent. Do not look through any windows. Do not open doors for any individuals. Do not make eye contact.
And that was your first look into the Hour of Joy. You'll get a VHS for that later on in the game. So now we're stuck in this room, and in order to progress forward, we need to grab the battery pack that we used for the other room. Grabbing that will shut the other door. Go ahead and plug that in there. And you can go ahead and look through all these offices. There's nothing in them, or at least nothing that you need. Just like, you know, creepy remains of what did happen. I think, is it up ahead? Yeah. So up ahead there's going to be an achievement, and it's to watch Catnap stalk this little other toy and run off with it. You just have to be staring in that direction when he does it. So it's going to be around this corner. And that's your achievement. With that done, go ahead and grab this battery. Eduardo Gala. Oops, wrong button. Go and jump down here. You can try to jump down there, jump on this bounce pad, and go to the other side. It's like a 50-50 if it works. But get to the other side, and then here's a little mini puzzle that you're going to do. Again, an easy place for you to lose grab pack arm movements. So do it sparingly. I think, how was this one done? Oh yeah. Grab this guy with your left hand. Basically, a lot of these ones you're going to do with your left hand just because you need that right hand open. Wrap around and then jump on that pad. Do not try to touch this. You still need to get the one on the other side. Ooh, made it. With that, go ahead and let go. And then you're going to want to grab this guy here. And I'm going to see if this works. The method that it's supposed to be is that you're supposed to jump on this and it gets you to the second floor. I never used that jump before. I just walked down, climbed back up, and it seemed to have worked on the PlayStation version. I'm not sure if it'll work like that on the Steam version. So jump down, climb back up, pull yourself up. Wrap around, and that's it. So in we go to this weird design maze area that was the cubicles, and you want to go into the head of play care Stella Grable's office. While you're in here, there is another VHS and VHS player. So tape's right here on her desk. Go ahead and grab that and let's play that.
Come on in. Please, have a seat. How was your ride down?
It was, nothing like we were expecting. Mr. Ludwig's speech was, well, it just confirms for us that you're the orphanage we want to go through.
It's a truly magical place. I felt right at home from the second I entered. You open that door the first time and you just know you're never going to leave. Kind of like finding a home as a child and always thinking of it when you want to feel comforted. I understand you want to give Jeremy that home?
Yes, and we would like to adopt.
Amazing. You'll be perfect for... Oh.
What?
Well, it appears there's been some complications.
Complications? What kind of complications?
I don't know. The form says testing.
What does that mean? Tell us, what does that mean?
Miss Graber, we deserve a better explanation than that. Don't you think?
You're in charge of all this. How could you not know?
And why are we only finding out about this now?
I don't. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's that. And in order to move forward, you do need a key. If you would have tried that door over there, it is locked. So reach up here, pull this down, and there's your key. And if you want, you feel free to look around in here, look at all the little Easter eggs and extra things they have around. Oh, and this is our final smiling critter little pop-up. So let's go ahead and play that.
Hi, I'm Crafty Corn. Can you help me with my painting? Pass me the blue, please. Thanks. Now, can you give me some red? More red, please. Out? But we can't be out. You're hiding more red from me. I know you are. Give it here! Now that's much better. Hi, I'm Crafty Corn. Can you help me with my painting?
And that's all of them. So now go ahead and move forward. Again, nothing in the office is for you to find or see. Or, well, there are things for you to see if you know you want to go poking around, but nothing that you need achievement-wise. Let's see. Like this way. You won't be able to see down there. I mean, you can pull out your little flare gun and shoot it in order to see, but it's just going straight forward. There's nothing that's going to jump out at you. Do have your mask ready, because as you can see, you're coming up onto some red smoke. Drop down, open up this grate. And now you're in the room where you saw Catnap snatch that, I think it was a Bunzo toy. Actually looking at the hole, I was not. Go ahead and grab this battery. And plug that in over here. And that'll provide battery, or not battery, that'll provide power to this door here, but you still need to do a little bit more in order to get that door open. So while you're in here, go ahead and open up all these doors. You have the head of Home Sweet Home, Lisa Botane. I think I said that one right. And make sure that these panels are open. So open her door up. Open the next one, which is head of Playhouse, Greg Fictu. Yeah, don't blame me if I said those wrong. And the last one right here, head of gas production, Nate Carpenter. Open up his office and open up this panel here. And so now, of course, you do need the power source, which is right next to the battery. Open up that panel. And you gotta be a little bit quick with these. Not just because of the 10 seconds, but sometimes it just weirdly doesn't count them. And that could be a glitch. And if you are going for that little self-restraint on your grab pack, you gotta be quick and accurate. And somehow I messed that up. Weird. There it goes. And once you're out of that room, you can go ahead and take off the gas mask. Somehow that red smoke doesn't seep in here. But here comes one of the kind of harder areas in terms of the puzzle and keeping your grab pack movements to a minimum. So go ahead, get familiar with everything. But first thing you want to do is you want to pull down this battery right here. And apparently it did not want to pull it down. There we go. Grab that and put that over here. And then it doesn't matter whether you pull this guy out yet. So go ahead and void that. Come over here and turn this off. As you can see, that elevator came down, but that's for a later time. Grab this guy and point it at the other arm over there. Make sure this is calibrated correctly, even though it was pointing at it. I've heard cases where it's not calibrated correctly, and so when you go and pull that arm, it doesn't shoot it correctly. And once you're done with that, give that a pull. Alright, now this is important. Make sure you grab this battery. Change to your purple arm, and I might mess this up, but the point here is to get it so it's a single bounce to jump you from this platform to the next platform to the next platform to the next platform and then up. So you gotta kind of want to stand on it and then hit it. Oh, that's terrible. This should do. And just like that. Plug that battery in. And pull this lever over here. Now it changes back to where it was pointing at, which is at that elevator to... Wait, was that the case? Give me a second here. No, not yet on that. Pull down this lever here. And make a little bit minor adjustment while I'm up here. While you are up here, so that means I probably messed that up. Dang it. I'll figure it out when I jump back down there. Okay, that's still fine. So, yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, go ahead and adjust this guy. Make it point to this other panel over here. Once that's done, grab this battery. Drag it with you to the elevator. Adjust this guy to point to the elevator. Stand in the elevator, still keep holding onto that battery. Again, you're trying your best to minimize the amount of moves that you're doing. I know that I already kind of went over it, but pull that lever, and then that'll ride you up. And I did not let go of that, it just did on its own. But this part's a little bit tricky for some. Sometimes it works properly and sometimes it doesn't. So you want to get close to the edge while you're still pulling the arm. Come on. Because you want it to fall off this edge. You need to break that glass that's on it. It's way harder than it was before. There it goes. And go ahead and pick that up. Oh, bad location. There we go. Hopefully your run goes a lot better than that, but go ahead and throw that in here. Pull this lever to turn it off, and then have it point at the other direction. That's why we made the adjustment to that big one before. And that should open up this shutter door. I want to say if all goes well, this should be the last area that you need to use your arms, minus getting a few cables to connect into the main base area. So nothing you can do over here, nothing you need to do. It's already activated. All you have to do is go through this vent over here. Put on your mask. Oh, minor correction. I guess you gotta let yourself out. And grab the battery. See, there's a battery there. Go and grab that. You can grab it from in here, I mean from the hallway or inside. The event will still happen the same way. Damn. And there's catnap. Don't worry, surprising the red smoke won't kill you, but here's a nice little memory. While you're viewing this memory, you can move your from left to right the camera so you can view at different angles of things.
Do you have any idea what you're doing? Do you know what's happened here? Do you know who we once were? Do you see why we have to end this? Do you even know what's real? No, you don't.
Yeah, so that nightmare was a little bit more of a insight into who you are. There's a couple theories online. You can read into them. But the one, truth part of it is that, yes, you did work here. And as for the rest of it, it's just conjecture until the developers finally tell us what's going on. And as for that call, that's the last time Catnap's going to be cordial with you and give you a warning to, hey, go ahead and leave. See, little sign there says run. Kind of helps if I get my battery. And nothing more you need in here. Just go ahead and leave.
Something's gone wrong. Grab the cord from the counselor's office and plug it in underneath the statue. We need to reach 100%. Good luck.
You're at Ollie. Go ahead and grab this cord and bring it to your little home base.
It looks like we're a tiny bit short. I'm sending one last key. Poppy used it when you met up with her earlier to activate the skylights. Go back over there and find the cord. Then we'll have enough power.
If you don't remember where that is, it's the place outside of the... Was it the school? No, I want to say it was Home Sweet Home. So, right there. And then just go to this panel right here with the flower. Open it up and grab that cord. And if you are wondering, yes, it is possible for you to mess up putting in the cords. We did some kind of extensive testing on that, and yeah. Oh, seriously? And that was an example of that. That's frustrating. Dude. That's where I'm gonna have to name that part. It just does not want to go in. There.
Okay, that should be enough power. Now take that huge battery to the gas production zone so we can get out of here. It's the door by the
So go ahead and grab this battery, and like you said, go back to the gas production zone. Basically, go out the door you came in, and it's straight ahead. Okay, so we're gonna put the battery over there in the blue spot, but I should mention this before starting up with that. It just helps out with the chapter in either way. But so there's an achievement for you running around here, because Catnap's gonna come out here, running around here for like a whole minute, and you could outrun him. Just gotta stick with the corners, and once that pops up, go to your designated location that you're supposed to go to. So that's one of them. If you end up messing it up, it's not the worst thing in the world unless you're going for the no kill part. But why I say it's not the worst thing is because he also is the very last jump scare you need. So if you can die to him here, or you can die to him in the last fight, which is after this location. Either one counts. So go ahead and try to put this in here, and there's Catnap. Just run to this elevator. And then activate the elevator. And that's Nightmare Catnap. Now to mention this for the chapter parts, if you're going for the self-restraint, it should pop up right here. Reason being is because in the last fight you do need to use your flare gun. So they're not going to limit it and saying, oh, you can only use it so many times. The last fight is a little bit unpredictable. You could end up using the flare gun, at every opportunity possible except maybe one or two, or you barely use it like 2 times. It's unpredictable, it's kind of randomized, and I'll explain that when we get to that part. And moving forward, your second to last VHS tape is right here. So just hook a left. You can play it now, or you can play it after the fight. Choice is yours. I'm going to play it now.
Log code 24459. In relation, experiment 1006. The prototype. Stubborn as he is, and always silent with each passing session, I'm still uncovering fresh data nonetheless. Today's discovery. End of log.
Ready to talk now, are you? I possess
A question.
Go ahead.
Do you feel anything?
This question referred to what exactly?
You stick us, beat us, tear at flesh.
Do you feel it? There's a secret inside you, 1006. Valuable beyond all measure. I cut and prod and burn at it, and I get closer with each session. So speak, or don't. Fight, or give in. Regardless, I learn something new about you every day. It excites me. Thank you. You thank me? Absolutely. I learned something new
So that was an interview with the prototype, and if you're thinking, oh, this, what happened to Playtime Co. wasn't warranted in any way, that should kind of point you in the other direction of saying, hey, they were doing things to what they considered non-humans, and so they kind of got what was coming to them. So let me move forward into the fight. Once it's done taking me through what it's, or what Ollie wants to show me, I will explain steps for another achievement.
I hope this is coming through. There's no time to waste. Catnap is on his way. The room you're in used to be a sort of panic room. It's not what it used to be. But it can protect you. Learn how it works. Try putting the batteries in the different glowing spots. Good. Okay. Now, in between the hallways, there's those two side rooms on both the left and the right. There'll be green power receivers in those little rooms. They can block off the hallways before Catnap gets to you. Try them. Good. If you see Catnap, use those. You're probably gonna hallucinate. It'll be hard to tell what's real and what's fake. Try using your flares on Catnap to make sure he's real. He's almost there. There might be a way to kill him if you can hold out. Do you see that computer terminal? Progressively use the batteries to fill the surrounding slots. Please, don't die.
So there's an achievement for killing Catnap with the minimal amount of batteries needed, which means that it is only this terminal right here. So whenever you're fighting him, you want to wait in this direction here so you have a lookout of all the 4 entrances you can go to. That said, if you see him coming, you gotta shoot him with one of your flare guns. If he disappears, it's a fake, you don't have to worry about it. But if it stays after you've shot it, you gotta block him with the steam. If you don't block him with the steam, you'll just die. So let me open this up and show you. So each little terminal has a part where you're gonna hit it with the green hand. So everything that you need to do is mostly going to be done with the left in terms of pulling this guy up open. The rest of them, it's going to be right hand dependent. So open this up. This one blocks this side over here. Around the corner, that one will block this one right here. And this gate keeps closed, so it'll be open for a little bit and then it'll close again. This one is in here. And that's by using this green panel here, and then the one right behind me is by using this one. Besides those ones, there is this area up here, and if he comes through that, just pull down the door. While you're fighting him, watch this battery power, watch your time, and keep putting in a new battery cell. Once this fills up, get ready to put in another battery cell. Okay, let's get to it, and hopefully I can do it all in one run. Also, don't step out of this area. He will just instantly kill you. Real catnap. The fake catnaps won't do a single thing to you. I died.
I hope this is coming through. There's no time to waste. Catnap is on his way. The room you're in used to be a sort of panic room. It's not what it used to be. It can protect you. Good. Okay. Now, in between the hallways, there's those two side rooms on both the left and the right. There'll be green power receivers in those little rooms. We can block off the hallways before Catnap. Good. If you see Catnap, use those. You're probably gonna hallucinate a bit. It'll be hard to tell what's real and what's fake. Try using your flares on Catnap to make sure he's real. He's almost there. There might be a way to kill him, if you can hold out. Do you see that computer terminal?
go and grab this charge, and that'll automatically, you know, shoot at him. Once that you do that, press it. But that's it. Catnap is done, and if you did it with just that one battery, you get the achievement. And you've lost your green arm. But seeing that ending, that is the million-dollar question as to what happened there. Did the prototype save you? Why did Catnap let himself get killed there? Who knows? Now that that's done, go ahead and just go back to the little elevator, and you're going to put that battery that we couldn't put in back in. And if you did die and you see the VHS here again, you can go ahead and play it if you want, just to be safe, but it should already be it should have already been counted into your count for VHS players or VHS tapes collected and watched. Yep, let's go ahead and press that button. Oh wait, gotta hit this button first. Alright, and now they want you to go to that room on the left where we saw the Catnap cutout part, and that's where you're going to find your final VHS tape. Poppy will play that for you. It's the only one, or one of two, that's automatic, so it'll automatically play it for you.
Good, you're here. And you've done it again. The impossible. Just like I knew you would. Catnap's gone, the red smoke is diverted, everything is falling into place thanks to you. If we're to keep going with them, then you deserve to have the truth. You came back because of your co-workers. You want to know what happened and why. This is your answer. We called it the hour of joy. went on so long, so agonizingly long. They tried to hide, to run, anything to stay alive. I remember their cries. What's going on? Why is this happening? What are those things? Senseless slaughter, that's all it really was. They killed everyone. The guilty, the innocent, didn't matter. All of that death didn't fix anything. And then, once it was all over, they dragged those corpses down below where they'd never be found. And they ate the bodies to stay alive. The prototype has to die. For this. For everything. Soon as we reach the bottom, we'll send the lift back up. Just hold tight, okay? After you. All right. Once we hit the ground, we need to be cautious. There's something... What? What's she doing? This is... No! No! We're coming! Just hold on! Come on, go faster! Easy!
And that's it, everybody. That's Poppy's Playtime Chapter 3. So we're not going to know what the result of that was until the next game, which should be at the end of the month. So until then, thanks everyone for watching.